Have you ever wondered about the mysteries that shroud the majestic Mount Kailash in India? Nestled in the remote corners of Tibet, Mount Kailash towers over the landscape, its icy peaks reaching for the heavens. This imposing monolith, untouched by the ravages of time, has captivated the hearts and minds of many. Mount Kailash is not just a mountain, it's a divine symbol, a spiritual epicenter that resonates with millions across the globe. To Hindus, it's the celestial abode of Lord Shiva, the destroyer and regenerator. Buddhists perceive it as the dwelling place of Demchok, a representation of supreme bliss. Jains believe it to be the site where the first Jain Tirthankara, Rishabhanatha, attained liberation. And to the followers of Bon, Tibet's indigenous religion, it's a sacred 9-story swastika mountain. But beyond its religious significance, what are the mysteries that make Mount Kailash an enigma, a puzzle to the world? Stepping back in time, we find that Mount Kailash is not just a mountain, it's an entity wrapped in ancient legends and mysteries. Its snow-capped peaks rising against the azure sky have long been the subject of myth and folklore, painting a canvas of intrigue that has lasted millennia. One such legend speaks of an immortal sage who is said to reside atop this majestic peak. The sage, known as Ashwatthama, is a character from the great Indian epic, the Mahabharata. Born with a jewel on his forehead that grants him immortality, Ashwatthama is said to be living in seclusion on Mount Kailash, paying penance for his misdeeds. Then there's the belief that Mount Kailash is a spiritual nexus, a cosmic axis around which the universe pivots. This belief transcends cultures and religions. For Hindus, it's the abode of Lord Shiva, one of the principal deities of Hinduism. For the Buddhists, it's a sacred site where the Buddha Demchok, who represents supreme bliss, resides. The Jains believe it's the place where the first Jain Tirthankara, Rishabhadeva, achieved liberation. Even the ancient Bon religion of Tibet recognizes Kailash as a sacred mountain, the seat of all spiritual power. And then there's a theory that might seem straight out of a science fiction novel. Some believe that Mount Kailash is not a natural formation at all, but an ancient man-made pyramid of epic proportions constructed by an advanced civilization lost to the sands of time. The mountain's near-perfect symmetry and its peculiar characteristics, such as the rapid aging of those who stay in its vicinity for too long, fuel this theory. These legends, fascinating as they are, only add layers to the mystery of Mount Kailash. Each tale, each belief, and each theory weaves a complex tapestry, making Mount Kailash a fascinating enigma that continues to captivate the minds of explorers, adventurers, and spiritual seekers alike. And as we delve deeper into the secrets of this mysterious mountain, we realize that perhaps the truth is stranger than any legend could ever be. Mount Kailash, towering at over 22,000 feet, remains unconquered. But why? History is replete with tales of intrepid climbers who have attempted to scale the world's most formidable peaks. Yet, when it comes to Mount Kailash, the narrative takes an intriguing twist. Despite standing tall and majestic, this mountain, unlike Everest or K2, has never felt the press of a climber's boot on its summit. Numerous attempts have been made, but all have ended in failure or abandonment. In the early 20th century, an adventurous Swede named Sven Hedin set his sights on this mysterious peak. Despite his best efforts, he was forced to retreat, citing insurmountable weather conditions and inexplicable equipment failures. In the later half of the same century, an intrepid Spanish team too was compelled to abandon their quest. They were just miles from their goal, yet the mountain, it seemed, had other plans. For them, the journey ended with an unanticipated avalanche, a reminder of nature's indomitable force. But it's not just the physical challenges that deter mountaineers. There's a belief, deeply rooted in the local culture, that climbing Mount Kailash is a sin. It's not a mere mound of rock and ice, but a divine entity, a stairway to heaven that mortals must not tread upon. Even stranger are the tales of those who dared to defy this belief. Stories abound of climbers who met with inexplicable ends, struck down by sudden illness, lost in freak accidents, or simply vanished without a trace. It's as if the mountain itself were guarding its sanctity, punishing those who dare to desecrate it. These mysteries deepen the allure of Mount Kailash, an enigma that continues to captivate and mystify. Is it simply a case of extreme weather and difficult terrain, or is there something more, a supernatural force that guards this sacred peak? It seems that Mount Kailash does not want to be conquered, but rather respected and revered. Amidst these mysteries, recent discoveries have only made Mount Kailash more intriguing. In the past decade, scientists have started to study a curious phenomenon. Reports suggest that people staying in the vicinity of the mountain age faster than usual. A week near Mount Kailash could see your hair turning grey and your body feeling the toll of years. Fascinating, isn't it? But that's not all. The area around the mountain is also a hotbed for strange magnetic anomalies. Compasses go haywire, electronic devices malfunction, and even birds seem to lose their sense of direction. Scientists have been scratching their heads, trying to understand these puzzling occurrences. Theories range from unique geological formations to unexplained energy fields, but nothing conclusive has been reached yet. Research into these phenomena is ongoing, with Mount Kailash continuing to baffle and bewitch the scientific community. These discoveries, rather than solving the mystery, have only deepened it. As we delve deeper into the enigma that is Mount Kailash, we realize that some mysteries are meant to be cherished rather than solved. Let's take a moment to look back at what we've unraveled. We started with the enigmatic aura of Mount Kailash, a peak that stands in its solitary grandeur, wrapped in layers of stories and legends. We then navigated through the ancient legends, absorbing tales of divine beings and mystical occurrences that have been passed down for generations. Then we explored how, despite technological advancements, the peak remains unconquered, its heights untamed by human endeavors. And not to forget the recent discoveries that only added more layers to the existing mystery, further deepening our fascination. Through it all, one thing is clear: the allure of Mount Kailash lies in its mystery. The unanswered questions, the unexplored paths, and the untold stories are what truly make it mesmerizing. Mount Kailash, in its grandeur and mystery, continues to captivate and intrigue us, leaving us in awe of the unknown.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe by pressing button below.